Before we dive in, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Think of it as your lucky penny for today. Subscribing costs you nothing, but keeps you in the loop on valuable finds that could change your financial situation overnight. Now let's talk about money you might already own. The 1944 Lincoln wheat cent seems ordinary enough, right? Millions were minted during World War II when copper was desperately needed for the war effort. Your father or grandfather might have carried one in his pocket, used it to buy a newspaper or a bottle of Coca-Cola. Just another penny from another year. But here's where it gets interesting, and I mean really interesting. While the Philadelphia Mint alone produced over 1 billion of these cents that year, certain variations of this common coin have collectors and investors in an absolute frenzy right now. We're not talking about pocket change anymore. We're talking about specimens that have sold for thousands, and in extraordinary cases, amounts that would make your head spin. What makes one penny worth a fortune while another is worth 1 cent? It all comes down to 3 critical factors that separate the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. First, the mint mark. That tiny letter beneath the date tells you where your coin was born. Philadelphia coins have no mark. Denver used AD. San Francisco used an S. But here's the kicker that most people miss. Some 1944 pennies were accidentally struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943 when copper was being conserved for ammunition and military supplies. These steel cents from 44 are phenomenally rare. If you find one, you've essentially won the lottery. Second factor is condition. A penny that's been rattling around in coffee cans and cash registers for 80 years is worth its face value. But a penny that somehow survived in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details, original luster, and no wear on Lincoln's cheekbone or the wheat stalks on the reverse. Now that's a different story entirely. Condition is everything in the coin world. The difference between a worn example and a mint state specimen can be thousands of dollars. Third is errors. This is where it gets truly exciting. Double die errors where the lettering or date appears doubled. Off-center strikes where the design isn't properly aligned. Repunched mint marks where the D or S was stamped twice. These manufacturing mistakes that would have been considered defects back in 44 are now worth incredible premiums to collectors who understand their rarity. The market for these coins in 2026 has reached unprecedented levels. Baby boomers and older generations who grew up handling real silver and copper coins understand intrinsic value in ways younger folks often don't. They remember when money was made of precious metals, when coins actually meant something beyond digital numbers on a screen. That nostalgia combined with genuine scarcity has driven prices to remarkable heights. Professional coin grading services have authenticated 44 wheat cents selling at major auctions for figures that would astound you. The steel cent error we mentioned earlier has commanded over $100,000. Even high-grade copper examples from Denver and San Francisco have sold for several thousand each. Regular Philadelphia strikes in perfect condition have broken the $1,000 barrier to oh, here's what you need to do today. Check those old collections. Examine any wheat pennies you inherited. Look for that 1944 date and inspect it carefully under good light. The value of these coins continues climbing as collectors compete for the finest examples and rarest varieties. Your ordinary-looking penny might just be your ticket to extraordinary wealth.